Today, we'll show you how to add push notifications to your Crestron SIMPL Windows program using the Pushover cloud service. The great thing about Pushover is that it's extremely reliable, lightweight, and inexpensive. You can install it on virtually any device, whether it's iOS, Android, or even Windows. It comes with a one-time lifetime license that costs around $6, which is a tiny price to pay for such a powerful feature. Let's get started. The first step is to register an account at pushover.net. Once registered, install the Pushover app on the devices where you want to receive notifications. As you can see, I already have it installed. Now, take note of two important credentials: the user key, which you'll find on the homepage after logging in, and the API token, which you'll generate under your profile in the Your Applications section. We'll need both of these later when configuring the SIMPL module. Now let's move into SIMPL Windows. In our module, there are three parameters that must be filled in for it to work. The first one is the license key, which you obtain by purchasing a license from our store. You'll find a direct purchase link along with a YouTube tutorial that explains the process in the description of this video. The next two parameters are the API token and the user key, which we previously created in the Pushover web application. I suggested that you save them, and now it's time to use them here. For the module to operate correctly, it needs to be initialized. In my demo, I placed a digital high on the initialize input so that the initialization runs automatically at startup, but you can trigger it however you prefer. If the license is valid, the license is valid output will show a high state. If either the API token or user key are incorrect, the status log will display a message once you attempt to send a notification. Other parameters, such as title, message, and additional options, are documented in the help file of this module, as well as on the Pushover website. You'll find the link in the video description. In practice, the only required fields are title and message. The module will usually still work if you leave the other fields empty, but we encourage you to experiment and see which options best fit your automation scenarios. There are countless possibilities. In this demo project, I pre-configured several dynamic parameters. One important note is to be careful with the priority setting, which accepts values from -2 to 2. Another is to use the correct sound names as defined by Pushover. For that reason, I included examples of all supported sounds in the demo program. Once all parameters are set, you can test the module through Toolbox. Pressing the send message input successfully triggers a push notification. If the notification is delivered, the module also generates a message sent pulse, which you can use to drive additional automation. The status log provides clear feedback about the delivery status, just as shown. And that concludes the demo. The rest is up to you to explore the full potential of this module. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to us. We update frequently and listen closely to what our users need. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.